Thank you for coming back to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome. If you've been here before, thanks for coming to join me again. Today I want to speak about people who come for you at your lowest moment. Okay, it's when you're feeling down, that's when they come for you. Because they've been observing you, they've been watching you, they've been monitoring you to know when you're down, to know when you're low, to know when things are not working out for you. And that's when they want to come for you. That's when they come for you. It must have taken them years to be watching you, waiting for things to go bad in your life. And then they come for you. Beware of such people. When things are good in your life, they don't attack you. They don't come for you. But the moment they feel that things are bad in your life, then they come out and they spill everything that they've been harboring in their hearts. That's because they've been waiting for things to go wrong in your life. Such people are very dangerous. And some of them can go as far as making things go bad in your life, because they want you to be at that low point where they can laugh at you, or where they can create stories about you, or where they can verbally attack you. We see them on social media. They come at you when they know that things are bad in your life. And this is why you need to be careful of the kind of people you surround yourself with. Who is taking information to them that things are not going well in your life? Who is that person? Is someone in your circle that is taking the information to your enemies. You know? So my opinion to this kind of situation is, when things are bad in your life, watch the kind of people that come around you. 1. 2, you don't need to go back to your old friends when things are going wrong in your life. But that's a topic for another day. Especially if you know that those friends don't really like you. Don't let them know that things are going wrong in your life, because those are the people that are taking your story outside to your enemies. You know? So those people who are waiting for you to fail, for them to come and torment you and walk all over you. Okay? Those people are very dangerous. And those people, you should keep your private information away from them. Let them not know what's going on in your life, because they are waiting to celebrate your failure. Don't let them know anything that is happening in your life. Instead, let them be seeing the good stuff in your life. If you're struggling, don't let them know. Keep it away from them, because such people, even though it's something small, they will blow it out of proportion. They will announce it to the entire world. Even if your life is better than theirs, but just a small slip or just a small challenge you have in your life, they want the entire world to know. And then they add pepper, add salt to it. And they, it becomes like Hiroshima. It becomes something big. An atomic bomb. They spread it to the entire continent, or to the 7 continents in the world, because they want people to come and laugh at you that something has finally gone wrong in your life, because that's what they've been waiting for. Your failure, so that they will celebrate. That's what they are waiting for. So that small challenge you have, or that small struggle, or that small failure, that's it for them. They will raise alarm. They will raise alarm and let everyone know. Oh, finally, she has failed. Oh, he has failed. This guy. But all these years, they've been monitoring you, waiting for you to fail. They're supposed to use it and build something for themselves. No, they want to monitor you and wait for you to fail, because your failure makes them happy. So when you have such people, or when you know that such people like to be around you, the best thing is for you to take yourself away from them. You don't need to be in their midst, because these are people who celebrate other people's downfall. Why would somebody want to celebrate somebody else's downfall? When you're successful, they don't want to celebrate you. When good things are happening in your life, they don't talk about it, they don't celebrate you. But when something bad happens in your life, then that's what they talk about, and that's what they celebrate. Like, they tell people, they let people know. And when they're talking those bad stuff, they don't talk about the good stuff, the 99 other good stuff that has happened in your life. No, it's just that one bad stuff, or a couple of bad stuff. You know, that's what they celebrate. So this sort of people, somebody once described them as people who have scarcity mindsets, failure mindsets. They like to project their failures on other people. They don't want to see progress. And because they don't want to see progress in others, that's why they're not progressing. And I wish they can understand this, what's it called? Analogy or analysis. Because they don't like to see progress in other people, they cannot progress. Because what they are telling God is, God, I don't like progress, so I don't like to see progress in this human being. That means they don't like progress. That's what they're telling God. So progress is not going to be in their life. They're not going to prosper. They won't have prosperity. Nothing good will happen to them until they start to realize that they need to be happy for other people. You know, in my own case, I love to use myself as an example. I had people who were putting me in situations where I would fail. I had people who pretended to be my friend or friends, and they were working on my psyche to put me in places where I would fail. Yes, to put me in places where I would fail, or in situations where I would fail. And they have been waiting for many years. Some have waited for 10 years, more than 10 years, some 20 years, to put me in a situation where I would fail, or in a situation where they would have so much authority over me. I'll do as they say. I'll be like their puppets. And then they can walk all over me, call me all sorts of names. Yes. They were just waiting for an opportunity. So we need to be careful of people like that. There are people waiting for that opportunity to drag you out from wherever you are and put you in situations where you would fail. And they will do it so well that you will not think they are the ones doing it. They might even send their friends, send their relatives, distant relatives, family, friends, or whatever, and they can create so much confusion. You won't even know where it's coming from until you think, where did all these things start from? And that's the genesis. The genesis. You know? So, some people are that clever. They'll bring all their friends, everything. And these are people who are related in friendship. They're all connected, or family, or from the same area, or in the same locality. I don't know how to put it. They're connected in some way. You would think you're dealing with different people. No, you're dealing with the same people. And somebody is telling them what to come and do. And they create all that confusion. Because they've been waiting. They want you to fail. And then so they can get to walk all over you. And use you as they please. Put you in vulnerable positions. You'll be begging. Some want me to come and be begging them for 1 naira. I don't have time for that. I work for my own. I hustle my own. I don't have time to be begging somebody like people beg back home, beg money for school fees, beg money for that, beg. No, I don't have time for that. I never let myself be in that sort of situation where I'll be seeing my fellow human being as God, my savior. No. I make my own money. I make my own things. I don't need to beg anybody for anything. So once I realized that that's where my enemies were taking me to, I cut off and I followed my own way. Yes. Because there are people who are very clever, who would want to put you in a situation where you will be crying and you'll be begging to survive, to feed, to pay your children's school fees, to do things for yourself, and they'll just be like your Lord and Savior. I don't like to be in situations like that. But the people I'm more careful of are those who are observing you. You will see them on social media. Like this cyber bully that came all these years. The woman saw me in PH. The woman never approached me to talk all these things she said on social media. She never said to me. That's why I made a comment one time. I said, all of you saw me more than 20 years ago in Nigeria. You never said anything negative to me. You were all smiling in my faces. Why is it that social media made you to come out and be saying lots of crap about me? I said it. I said, you all saw me back home. Why didn't you tell me all these things? You know, that's because they were waiting for me to fail. Back home, I was living okay. I was living good. And then once I came back to the UK, they perceived, oh, maybe she doesn't have money again. So because of that money that they perceived she doesn't have again, it now led to insults. Yes, that's what it is. Because that's actually what they wanted to do all these years. Waiting for me to fail so they can drag me out to public and make caricature of me. But God has never let them. And my prayer every time is for God not to let them have the last laugh over my destiny. Because they are not my God. And that's the prayer that you should be praying as well. Let your enemies never have the last laugh over your destiny. Okay? You will become great, you become big. Whatever destiny God has created for you, you will become big or even bigger. Alright? Because that's what you're on this planet to do, to grow, to shine. Like I said in one of my videos, you keep shining. Whatever you touch will turn to gold. You keep making ways for yourself, you know, improving, developing, being a better version of yourself. You know, your life will be very good. It is not them that will determine your future. It is your God that has already determined it. And you will keep shining, you will keep growing. Thank you so much for watching my video. And take good care of yourselves. And I shall see you again. Take care. Bye.